weekend. Ooh.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today I'm gonna be recreating this Sezzle makeup and hair look, and low-key the outfit. I mean, I don't really like have a full outfit, but it's giving what it's supposed to give. So I saw this look when she went to the Billboard Awards. It was this. Let me see if you guys can see that. It was this look. She looked stunning. She looked gorgeous. Like, we've all seen this hairstyle with the little blonde in the front, but it just never gives to me. And honestly, she did what she had to do. She looked beautiful. Like, I just loved it. So I recreated it as much as I could. It's more of a inspired look because it's not exactly the same, but I think it looks really good. This was an all-day thing. I literally dyed the hair today, washed the hair, plucked the wig, all that, put it on, did my makeup, all that. And I'm about to take pictures because I might want to post on Instagram. So if you guys like this look, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channels, both of them. We have more looks on the way. Like this video and keep watching. Alrighty, so before I put this wig on, like I normally do, I think it's only right that I show you guys the blonde piece, the star of the show. Super easy process, you guys. So I have this wig here. It's a gorgeous body wave. It looks so good. I was so excited because it is like full and bouncy. The quality is there, honey. So these are the products that I'm using. I got my bleach, my developer, and I have this oil, which I'm gonna tell you about in a second. So I just did a little mixture. Well, no. Slow down, Tasha. So first I basically kind of mapped out where I wanted my blonde patch to go. I was really nervous because, child, if I misplaced it, I was gonna be livid. I was gonna be pissed. But I just kind of took a chunk out the front and sectioned it off and called it a day. So I pinned up the rest of the hair just so that I wouldn't get bleach on it. I wouldn't anything like that. So super easy process. Okay, so now I'm getting into this bleaching, and this is actually not the bleach that I was supposed to use. That's why I ended up having to do it twice, because this is not the bleach with the developer that I'm used to. Child, it just was not, it wasn't a mess, it wasn't a big deal, but that's not what I was supposed to use. Then I mixed it up and I added some oil. LaRasia put me onto this oil. I'll leave the brand below. I don't know off the top of my head, but this basically kind of stops your hair from being super dry and like brittle. It just keeps, it locks the moisture in and keeps your hair soft. So whatever brand the oil is, that's the brand of developer I was supposed to use, but the containers are both gold. So I was just moving fast and grabbed it because I did everything literally in one day. So not a big deal. The bleach that I'm using right here is actually very, very high quality. It's very expensive as well, but I just think it would have worked better with the one with the higher developer. But with the other bleach, I can get a very blonde look with the 20 developer. I hope I'm not confusing anybody, but I'm just letting y'all know how it was supposed to go. But anyways, I just went ahead and added the bleach to the hair, just to the front patch, and all the way up to the root, child. All the way up to the root, because that's how SZA had it, so that's how we're gonna do it. And I completed this step twice. So I ran it through and I combed through, and I'm gonna show you guys the comb that I used. You guys, the comb is bomb. It's like this, like, do you see it? It has like extra teeth, so it literally like glides through the hair. It's been making my like hair coloring processes so much more fun, so much more enjoyable. So yeah, so this is the next clip is coming up. This is how the hair looked after the first process, and that was with the bleach being on it for about 20 minutes. And then I just went ahead and did it again, and then in the next clip you guys are going to see how bright it got. Honestly, this whole process took maybe an hour, so it wasn't the worst thing. But yeah, I'm just, you know, showing you guys what I did. You can achieve this though in one step if you guys use 40 developer, but I personally just did not want to potentially ruin my hair. So yeah. Alright guys, so you guys saw me dyeing this hair and everything. So that was just a few hours ago. I'm doing everything today. I never do this, but I'm like, this is such a simple task. Like, you should be able to do everything in one day, which I really should have done it last night, but it's okay though. It's okay. So this is it, and it lifted really, really good. I explained to you guys what I did in the last few clips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this wig on really quickly because child, I'm tired. I've been doing this all day. I've been doing this all day, but I've really been wanting to do this look for the past, well, since SZA posted this picture. So when was the Billboard Awards? Was it the Billboard Awards? Let's see. May 22nd. Yeah. And it's now, well, it's been a little bit over a week, so not too bad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna apply this. I'm gonna just speed through this because you guys haven't seen me apply my wig a bajillion, gazillion times. And I'm gonna take the quickest, I'm gonna use my quickest application today. So I'm just using my bedhead hairspray, which is this one right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna put it on. All right, Tasha here from the future again, tapping back in to let you guys know the tea on this hair. So when I dyed it, I didn't have any issues. The hair was still super soft, especially for it to lift that bright. Like, it's giving 613. It was still soft. I didn't have any breakage, any flyaways. So I cannot wait to like bleach a whole wig and see if my little technique has been working. Again, shout out to LaRasia because she put the girls on how to bleach hair. Okay, so now I'm just applying my wig how I normally do. I'm doing the glueless method, aka hairspray, which is just easier for me, and I pretty much style my hair like I always do. She had a side part and curls. From my observation in the pictures, I opted to use my wand because I felt like the wand was going to give me curls like the picture, but I could have probably just went ahead and did my regular curling iron because it would have probably held the curl better because my curls really fell, which are not an issue for me, but you know, we're doing a recreation, so you want it to be as close as possible. But all I did was apply my wig and curl it. That's literally it. So just sit back, enjoy. I'm gonna talk to you guys, talk your head off at the end of the video, or not the end, after the hair portion of the video. So just enjoy. Alright, so I'm done with my hair for now. I'll touch it up towards the end, but you guys pretty much saw everything that I did. And I just have this pin curl because I want this front to be ba-ba-boom. So I'm going to start off with my brows. I was going to do it off camera, but it's a part of the look, so why not? I'm just going to run through this because her brows were not anything like super crazy. They're just pretty regular. So I'm just brushing them up. I did get them laminated last week, but I have not been doing my proper care, so they're not even as up as they normally are. Sucks to be me. But I'm just going to take my MAC spiked pencil and just kind of run it through it. I don't want a super defined brow because her brow looks really good, but it's not like, and then it's not super fluffy either, you know? So I'm just gonna run through this, and please excuse my brows. My brows keep breaking out. I don't know why, even before the lamination. So there's like a pimple right there. So we're just gonna speed through this, okay?
All right, so I'll
And I'm just taking my NYX Brown Snatch pen and just like creating random hair strokes just so it looks a little bit more defined, more hair-like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean them up, top and bottom. So my brows are done, and I actually went on her makeup artist page. Her makeup artist name is Delish Deanna. I will leave it on the screen for you guys. She does an amazing job. Sezzle always looks so like natural. I mean, she's naturally beautiful, but like she just looks great. So she did leave her product list, and she used all Charlotte Tilbury products, which I have some, but I don't have all Charlotte Tilbury products. So I'm gonna work with what I have. So the first product I'm gonna be using is the Magic Cream. I've actually never used this before. How does this open? This is too fancy for me, honey. Oh, it's real thick. That's how I like it. You guys know I live for like a thick moisturizer because it also really doubles as a primer too. So I personally enjoy it. We're gonna see how it wears. I feel like my frontal is too far down on my head again. Oh well. So even though I did my eyebrows, I bounce back and forth a lot. My makeup's never in order. I'm gonna do my face first, and then I'm gonna do my eyes. So next I see that she used the Wonder Glow Face Primer by Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't have that, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Flawless Filter in the shade, I believe this is medium. I'll leave it below. But I'm just gonna use this just to give me that all over glow. I actually really do love this stuff. So I'm gonna just put this all over. Brush that in with a stippling brush. You can use any brush or your hands, but this kind of has a tint to it. So I don't like my hands to get too messy. So voila, it has a flawless finish. I literally always forget about this product. It's not that I forget about it, what I do, what I don't, but it's gorgeous. Like if you have not picked this up and you like that like skin-like look, get this. So I personally don't have the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it called? Foundation. So I'm just gonna use my Pat McGrath. I feel like this is gonna give me exactly the look that I want. A nice coverage, but it's not too matte, it's not too dewy. It's just gonna look really nice. So I'm just using this with my Morphe E63 brush, and I'm gonna apply this very quickly. And even though SZA's face was flawless, it wasn't like overly full coverage and overly beat. It was like a nice balance. It just looks really good on her. It was just giving skin. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it was definitely flawless, but it wasn't like your typical beat, you know, like beat down. She was beat, but she wasn't beat down, but she looked gorgeous. So yeah, my frontal is definitely down too far, but guess what? The show's gonna go on today. It sure is. So her makeup artist used Charlotte Tilbury concealer, but I do not have that. So I'm going in with my Kevyn Aucoin because it gives me a nice skin-like finish, and it is full coverage, and girl, she's still snatched under them eyes. She's still snatched. So her makeup artist used concealer 9 and 11, and I'm assuming one was like her skin tone and one was brightening. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using SX11 and SX13 today. So I'm gonna start off with 13. As you can see, it's a little bit peachier. It's definitely gonna correct my under eye. It's not like my skin tone, but like I said, it's definitely gonna correct and give me that flawless finish and get rid of any darkness. So that's what I'm doing. And I really put it around my mouth because I need to nair my upper lip today. So after this video, we'll be nairing. But for now, we're just gonna correct. And do you guys see the instant lift and coverage that that concealer gave me? I think the first concealer is always so necessary before highlighting, because you want to actually conceal and then you want to add highlight. You know, you want to add coverage and then add any extra, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So now I'm taking SX11, which is very, very bright for me. It's more of that like bright, which normally I use SX11, and that one is like a yellow olivey bright, so it's really nice. This one's giving bright, okay? So I'm applying it like so. I'm gonna put it on the sides of my nose, and then right there, and then drag it up because I want to lift my eyes up. You guys know Sezzle has that very slanted, sultry eye look, so I want to do that. And I typically don't leave the little gap, but this concealer has so much coverage that you're able to do that. So now I'm gonna just blend this out. I did let it sit for a little bit, but I forgot you don't really need to let this concealer sit because it's a cream, so it's not really gonna set until you set it. All right, so now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything, and I'm gonna be using my Pat McGrath powder in the shade Light Medium 2, only because this is literally gonna melt into my skin, and I don't want anything too harsh under the eyes, and I feel like lately I've been going heavy, so we're just gonna keep it light. So I'm just gonna press this in. And you guys, this powder is like second skin. Once it sets, oh my gosh, so nice. So it's perfect for this look. You just want to apply powder anywhere that you typically get shiny, because I remember she was on the red carpet, lights are in her face, she's sweating, she's hot, so you just want to kind of minimize that as much as possible because you're gonna naturally get oily throughout the day. So I'm trying to keep in theme with the Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the number 3. I have the mini one because this was the only one that I didn't have. And I didn't know if it was necessary, but it is. Number 4 is too dark for my face, in my opinion. It makes me look kind of dirty. Like, it just gives me this like real muddy look. So I got 3 originally to go under my eyes, but then it made my eyes too dark. So number 3 I think is my right shade for my face, or sorry, or it works. But this doesn't have a lot of coverage. It just has a very pretty finish. Just a very like smooth veil kind of situation. That's what it's giving. So today, but so far it looks good though. I look so weird. I don't know why. Now I'm gonna bronze. I should have cream contoured, but oh well. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury in 4. This is deep 4, and I'm going to bronze with this. This is actually, you guys, I keep trying to like this. It's just not my favorite bronzer. I need a shade in between. This one's too dark, and the other one I think is too light. I also haven't tried it, but it's, I don't know. But I'm just keeping in theme, child. She used Charlotte Tilbury everything, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go back in with my Coconati and just really bronze my face how I want, because I just can't get with that Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know, I thought I liked it, but I really don't. Or maybe I'm just very true to this Coconati, I don't know. So I really want to stick to one palette for this look, so I'm using my ColourPop Nude Mood palette, and I just got an email that this was back in stock. So hasn't been in stock this whole time, but it's back, so get your hands on it. So I'm gonna start with this shade Mugged Off as my transition shade. Oh, should I prime my eyes? No, I'm just gonna leave it. So I'm gonna go in with Mugged Off, and I'm not priming my eyes because her eye look was very like soft, and I feel like we can get away with this eye look without needing to like prime the eye or anything. This shade does have specks of glitter, but the way her look was, everything just looks very like shimmery or subtle. And now I'm gonna take the Cocoa, and I'm gonna put that in the crease as well. It's just a little bit darker. I'm just gonna make sure I'm blending that in. Now I'm just gonna take the shade Moody. I don't want it too dark or too smoky. I just literally want to define my crease just a little bit more. You guys see the difference that made already? And now I'm going to be going in with this shade Put On Ears. It's a, yeah, anyways. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And I'm using my finger first just to apply it, and then I'm really gonna diffuse it because her eyeshadow was there, but it wasn't like obnoxious. Just how I like it. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and really just blend that out and kind of bring it up into the crease a little bit. And to me, this is a lot better than packing it on with a brush, especially for this look. Like, you could really see her look when she like tilted her head this way, but it was kind of questionable when I first saw the look. I was like, does she have eyeshadow on? Does she not? But it was definitely there when the light hit. So now I'm going to create this wing liner, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. liner. And her wing was really going upwards, so I'm going to try not to go like this, like I always do, and go like this. So I'm using my e.l.f. liner because I feel like it just creates, typically it creates the wing that I want. So I'm going to bring this forward. Sorry if this annoys somebody. How cute! All right, so I think my wing is looking good. So I'm gonna go put on some lashes. I'll let you guys know which ones they are if they're not already loose and open, okay? So I'll be right back. These lashes are by IMV and they're in the style number 6. I'm gonna look for them and leave them below. But they're like full. I'm just hoping that they work. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna cut the inner corners of them just so that I could really have the outer part of them, because they are pretty long. Like, I don't want this whole thing. That's just too much in my inner corner personally. Wow, these literally look exactly like her lashes, in my opinion. So now I'm gonna add some bottom mascara, because I don't think she had anything under her eye. So I'm just getting rid of this extra powder, and so far, y'all, it's giving, it's giving, it's giving, it's giving. I need to wipe my lips off, because I'm trying to do this little scissor, this little mole that she has on her lips. So cute. I actually have a tiny one right here, and I've been thinking about, like, let me show y'all, for y'all think I'm capping. I have a tiny one right here. As you can see, my mustache too. And like, I've been debating, should I like tattoo it and make it like, it's just so sexy to me, like the little moles like right here around, like, oh, it's so cute. But I'm gonna see where she has hers. So it's like right here, so I'm gonna just do it where this little pimple is. I had a pimple here, so I'm gonna do that. So before I draw this lip, I'm gonna take the eyeliner and just go right on top. Ooh, that is so cute. So I'm gonna let that dry before I do my lip. And I'm doing it before because I don't want it to be so pungent. I want it to look like I literally have a beauty mark or mole, and then I drew over it with the lip liner and the lip. You see the vibe? Okay. So now for blush, I actually just picked up the Pat McGrath blush, and this is in the shade Paradise Venus, and it's, you know, it's my type of shade, but it looks like something that she has on. So once I figure out how to open it, do I pinch it or? So you pinch it and it looks like this. It's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna take my blush brush and just put that on the apples. Wow, it's super pigmented. Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all, this blush was so expensive. This freaking blush was $40, and I was really like, is this really what we wanna do? But like, yes it is. So I feel like SZA always looks hella rosy. So I'm just gonna put that on. Oh my God, I feel like SZA. I'm the weekend, ooh. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray because that's what she used, and I love this stuff. This is a new one, so. And this literally melts your makeup like no other. Do you guys see the instant like skin-like moment? Like what? All right, so now moving on to my lips. I'm gonna be using this Juvia's Place lip pencil in the shade Brownie. You guys know I always use Cola, but this one's just a little, like a tiny bit warmer. And I'm gonna kind of like really define my lips because she has her lip shape is phenomenal. Like if I was to ever get my lips done, give me SZA lips, okay? And for her lips, she used Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, but I don't have that. I don't really buy lipsticks that often. Like it has to be like, I just have to be in a mood to be buying lipsticks. I typically don't really buy lipsticks. So I'm gonna be using Faux by MAC. It's kind of the same shade as Pillow Talk. Like this little pinky neutral, ooh. And I'm gonna take Fenty's Fussy, which is almost done. Got hair on it, child. I'm gonna take Fussy and go over that because her lips were glossy. All right, guys, so I let my curl down and my hair looks good. Oh my God, I did that. So this is the face up close. I think it looks really good. It's a little different from what I normally do, but also is the same. You guys know I was not gonna pick no look that didn't make me feel comfortable, and I think I executed the hair. I'm so glad the hair lifted and is not feeling dry and weird. It feels really good. The hair is still super soft and fluffy. So take one good look. This is my SZA inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any more recreations you guys want me to do, list them below. I will do what I can. I do have a few in the works already, so make sure you guys just stay tuned because the content is about to get fun. Okay, it's about to get real fun. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.